2 days ago, my wife pulled me aside and dropped a bombshell. I had to choose between her and my mother. I was scrolling through my phone, half distracted, and for a moment I thought I'd misheard her. What? I gave a nervous chuckle, thinking it was some kind of joke, but her expression was icy, unwavering. Choose, she said again, her voice steady. I can't keep living this way. It wasn't an argument. There was no yelling. She just stared at me as if daring me to challenge her, and that made it so much worse. Let me give some context, because I know people will wonder, what's the issue with your mom? Is she really that bad? Here's the deal. My mother is a wonderful person. She's caring, supportive, and maybe a bit too involved at times, but never in a harmful way. She raised me single-handedly after my father left, so we're tight. Not in an odd or unhealthy way, just close. My wife, though, has never warmed to her. I used to chalk it up to typical in-law friction, the kind you hear about all the time. There were small, snide remarks now and then. My wife would grumble that my mom was always lingering, but I never noticed it. For instance, my mom has a habit of bringing over home-cooked dishes without warning. She does it out of love to show she cares. Once, my wife said it felt like a slight, as if my mom thought she couldn't provide for me. I thought she was blowing it out of proportion, so I let it slide. But now, things have spiraled into this ultimatum. When she said, "Me or your mom," I sat there, stunned like a fool. My mind was spinning. Where was this coming from? What did she mean she couldn't live like this? What had my mom done to deserve being erased from my life? "You can't be serious," I finally managed. "You're asking me to pick between my wife and my mother? That's not right." She folded her arms, unflinching. "What's not right is that I've been dealing with this for years. Your mom's in our marriage. She's like a third wheel." I pressed her for details. What exactly was my mom doing that was so awful? She gave me the same vague complaints. She's always here. My mom lives across town and visits maybe twice a month. She undermines me. I still don't get what that means. She doesn't respect our boundaries. That one hit me. I asked what boundaries. Her tone sharpened, like dropping by without notice. "Calling you every single day. You never set limits, even when I ask you to." The thing is, I thought this was normal. Isn't it normal for a mom to check in with her son? Isn't it normal to stay connected? I never saw it as an issue, and maybe that's where I messed up. I didn't realize how much this bothered her. I tried to calm things down. I suggested we see a counselor if she thought my mom was crossing lines, but she shut that down fast. "No, I'm done discussing," she said. "I need to know you're prioritizing me. I'm your wife." That night she packed a bag. I couldn't believe it. She grabbed a duffel, stuffed it with clothes, and headed for the door. "Where are you going?" I asked, standing there like a complete idiot. "To my sister's," she replied. I followed her, pleading with her to slow down. I told her I couldn't just make that choice. It wasn't fair to force me to pick between two people I love. Then she hit me with a line that's been looping in my head ever since. "I hope you enjoy being tied to your mom forever." She slammed the door. I didn't sleep that night. I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, trying to piece it all together. I started doubting myself. Was I wrong? Was my mom actually overstepping and I'd been too blind to notice? I replayed every moment between my wife and my mom, searching. This is just a short part of the story. For the full story, click the link below and watch it on our channel. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, so you never miss the amazing stories we upload next.